The journey has actually kind of already began, right? So the first set of parts just got here, and y'all are probably wondering what the heck this is. I have a C8 ZR1 hood right here. It looks really cool. Today is the beginning of an epic journey to turn my C8 Z06 into my own version of an NA ZR1. And if you're wondering how we're gonna make that happen, well, you just wait, because in this video, I'm going to pick up the first parts that are gonna help me on this journey to get to the end goals. The journey has actually kind of already began, right? And like I said, I'm making my own version, so maybe there's a little bit of tweaks here and there to make it work for me. But essentially, for me, I really love the look of the ZR1. I love all the different new body panels and Aero and all that fun stuff. Obviously, on my C8 Z06, I've already started working on that Aero. When the C8 Z06 came out, it came out with the Z07 package. That Z07 package came with its own version of a wing front. The splitter is pretty much the same splitter you get on all the Z06s, but also the canards that came up front. All that came on the Z07 package as far as the Aero portion of everything, and it helped increase the downforce for the C8 Z06. When I first bought my C8 Z06, I did not get the Z07 package because at the time I never thought I would actually track my car. I was really busy with NASCAR stuff, but since then I've been more part-time racing in NASCAR, so I have a lot more weekends available for going and doing track related stuff. So then I started missing not having a Z07 package. And then all of a sudden the ZR1 was announced. And when I saw that Aero on it, the big old wing and all that fun stuff on it, I was like, man, like it would be really cool if I could get some of these new Aero bits and pieces on my Z06. And I noticed that like the front canard situation on the ZR1 was basically the same as the Z07 package. The front splitter was the same. So I was looking at my car, I'm like, okay, I don't have my stock front splitter anymore. I have my own version of what this front splitter should have been, which is bigger to create more downforce on the front of these cars, which they very much need on the road course. And then I got an EOS canards for my Z06. So I did that all on the front, and I was like, you know what? Okay, now my front should have the necessary downforce it needs. Could it have more? Yeah. Could I do more? Yeah, but for right now, at least, you know, it looks the part for the time being. But then going back to the rear wing, you know, I had some options. I mean, I could have, you know, gotten a replica, replica ZR1 wing, and then, you know, maybe even an upfront replica ZR1 hood, maybe even a replica split window situation. I could have probably gotten all that stuff, but I'm like, man, wouldn't it be even better if I could get like the real thing? But like, how do you even get like real C8 ZR1 parts? I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. In a world where we are all hustling and bustling, we're moving and grooving, we're going all over the place. And in this fast-paced world, sometimes we drop our phones. And when we do drop our phones, we definitely don't want to damage these things, because phones back in the day used to be 100, 200 bucks, 300 bucks, maybe max. Then it started rising up to 600, 700, 800 bucks. Now we got phones that are 1,000, 1,200 bucks. In fact, I think the next phone I'm getting is about 1,200 bucks. It's crazy. They're very, very expensive. You definitely want to protect your phone, and the best way to protect it is to grab a beautiful phone case like this, or even like this. And it's carbon fiber, very, very light. It looks sleek, it looks good. The reason why you want a carbon fiber phone case is because it's going to protect your phone, stay super light, and it's gonna look good, especially next to your beautiful car. We're all car people, that's why you're on my channel. So head to simplycarbonfiber.com. That is simplycarbonfiber.com, where you can get your next phone case just like this, or this one. Just showed up here so I could pick up the parts that just came in for the C8 Z06. And once I pick it up, I'll be showing you all exactly what it is, but it's gonna be a nice, fun surprise for all of you to check out. All right, so the first set of parts just got here, and y'all are probably wondering what the heck this is, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you all everything. I got another shipment that just came in too. I gotta go grab that here in a moment. All right, now the next piece is right here. And I'm sure you all are just wondering, what the heck does this guy have for a C8 Z06? Well, once I get home, I'll open it all up and I'll show you all exactly what it is. And for the beautiful C8 Z06, what do we have here? We've got some very, very cool and authentic parts. I've been scouring the internet trying to figure out if what I think is actually real. And what I believe is, I haven't seen it, and maybe I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I don't believe that there's any Z06s or Stingrays or E-Rays or any of those who have real authentic C8 ZR1 parts on it. And guess what? I'll believe I'll be the first. Unless I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. There could be somebody else. But right now, I don't believe that anyone has authentic C8 ZR1 parts. And that's what I have right here. Authentic C8 ZR1 parts. Project Z06 ZTK is underway. Actually, you know, I'm gonna need two hands to pick this stuff up. Trying to hold the camera and do this is a little bit rough, but give me one moment. Here it is, my friends. So I have a C8 ZR1 hood right here, actual hood. I have a C8 ZR1 split window, rear for the rear of the car, of course, and the C8 ZR1 wing. Project ZTK is underway. These are all authentic ZR1 parts right here. None of these are replicas. These aren't, you know, they're not like somebody made this and sent it to me or replicated it exactly. These are actual, real C8 ZR1 parts right here. And they're gonna be going on the C8 Z06. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so cool. I've been really wanting, the wing is probably one of the coolest things for me, honestly, because I've been really wanting a wing for my C8 Z06, and I've been back and forth on what to do. I've been thinking of getting a, you know, Z07 package wing, or going and getting, you know, maybe an APR wing or something like that, or, you know, some of the other different things out there. And there's a lot of great options out there, but then this opportunity came up to get a C8 ZR1 wing, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. It's like OEM, real OEM. Like I said, this is not a replica. Like, this isn't some, you know, replica thing from a replica company or whatever. All those are great. You know, there's a lot of great versions of it, but this is actual real one. I'm missing hardware though, so that's why it's going to be a little bit of a journey, because I don't have all the right hardware. I just have the main parts, and I got to do some fixing of these parts. As you can see, some of this stuff's a little damaged because none of this is brand new. I mean, it is like brand new, like no one's used it, but like there's some damage on it. But we're gonna fix it. We're gonna figure it out. You know, I need some fiberglass help. If you know any fiberglass guys and carbon fiber guys and things like that, let me know, because I might need some help making these up to snuff and making them perfect. They're pretty light. They're not heavy at all. I believe this is fiberglass, if I'm not mistaken. This is carbon fiber, and that's carbon fiber. But yeah, I mean, nothing that can't be fixed, right? It's not like too heavily damaged, but there's definitely some good cosmetic stuff, you know, damaged on these. So anyways, I want to get them fixed, and I want to get them good to go, and then I want to get them installed in the car. But like I said, I'll need the hardware. Obviously, these wings don't just plop onto this car. Like, there's stuff you got to do to make them work. So I got to figure out what that is and what I'll need, and then I'll have to make it work. Maybe I can go to the dealership and order some extra little parts and hardware and things to help. If not, I might have to fabricate stuff myself or have it fabricated, because I'm not a fabricator, or maybe do some 3D printing. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But this is a start. The big major stuff is at least out the way. This is the expensive stuff that, you know, costs a lot of money to go get, right? Or if you want to have it made yourself, it costs a lot of money to get made. But I got the big stuff is out the way. Now it's time to get the little stuff to make this work. I got to figure out what I want to do with the hood. Do I want to paint it? Do I want to do some wrap on it, carbon fiber? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'll just paint it. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm just super ecstatic that this project is underway now. Project ZTK. We're gonna have a NA ZR1. But I'm never gonna put a ZR1 badge on my Z06, I'll tell you that for sure. I'm not an up badger. I like cool parts from other cars on my car, but I do not up badge, so don't worry. You're not gonna see me putting no ZR1 badge on my car. Screw that. Just taking a look at the wing now that I got it right side up, you can see there's definitely this nice big scratch in there, which is, you know, nothing that can't be repaired pretty easy, maybe with some clear coat, you know, something like that can easily be fixed. There's some other little scratches and stuff. All this stuff can be fixed, but no like major damages on the wing, so that's good. On this split window, a little bit more damage, some cracks on it. Obviously a little dirty, some scratches and stuff on there. And then you look over here, this cracked right there, so I gotta get that fixed. And then Yeah, so some little cracks and scratches, but once again, nothing that can't be fixed. Now this is carbon fiber, so probably gonna be a little bit more pricey to fix the cracks and stuff. Scratches aren't too bad, clear coat, whatever, but the cracks, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. And then moving on to the hood, this is fiberglass, I believe. I mean, I gotta look on the other side, but I think this is fiberglass. Maybe it's carbon fiber, I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, I'll find out. But there's some scratches on this. What the tough part to get fixed will be these ends. These ends, I believe, are cracked pretty good, broken slash broken. So anyways, I gotta fix those. Anyways, yeah, I gotta get those fixed, but there's some scratches and stuff. I am missing the little like Aero lip thing. Now I know some of these don't come with that really, but anyways, I definitely would like to have that on there, and then I'll figure out something to put, like some type of mesh to put there, and then like make it to where like no water will seep through, so I don't have any issues there. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a project. This isn't just getting this stuff and toss it on the car and going. It's definitely going to be a little bit of a project, but that's why this is going to be fun. Project ZTK is underway. So obviously the wing isn't in the correct spot, but I just wanted to put it on just to get a visual in my head of what this real ZR1 wing looks like on the C8 Z06, and it looks so cool. It is so cool. Like I said, I gotta remove my like low wing or whatever so I can get the wing in the proper spot, but for right now, just a quick visualization, it looks really cool. It is so cool. I am so pumped to go on this journey to get this car the way I really want it to be. And right when I saw the ZR1, the real ZR1 come out, the ZR1 Aero on it, the ZR1 wing, I was like, I love that wing, because the Z07 wing was okay, but the ZR1 wing was so much better because it's bigger. Like for me, when you put a wing on a car, it has to be big. It needs to like make a statement. The ZR1 wing definitely did that, and I'm so happy now to finally have one for my car. All right, so that is going to do it, you all, for this video. Super fun. Glad you all got to see the new ZR1 parts that are going on to the car. Hey, how do you like the parts on this car? How do you like the new parts on the?
Are you filming me right now? I'm not picture ready.
Anyways, the new ZR1 parts are on. Well, not on, but at least we got them in now. Now it's time to start getting them all fitted up so that it can we can figure out exactly how to even make this work, because there's some little hardware parts that need to be made so that it can actually fit to the vehicle. This is going to be on YouTube, guys.
6, 7.
Anyway, there's a lot of work to be done, but we got the parts in and we're going to figure out ways to get it fitted on. But so far I like the look on the wing right now. It's not fitted on, just put it on just to look at it. But next up is figuring out how to make this work. So stay tuned on this cool project. Project ZTK is underway. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff for this video if you haven't already. And can't wait to you all follow this journey so that we can make this happen.